The footprints came back on Thursday. Same pattern, basement door to hallway to stairs. Wet, small, child-sized. She followed them upstairs. They went to Emma's room. She stood outside Emma's room for a long time. She had not been in Emma's room since Emma died. She had closed the door and she had not opened it. Her husband, Michael, who was not here, who had not been here since he went to his brother's and had not come back, which she understood and did not forgive simultaneously. Michael had suggested they should go in at some point. She had said, at some point, and had not opened the door. The footprints stopped at Emma's door. She put her hand on the handle. She did not open it. She stood there with her hand on the handle for a very long time. Then she went back downstairs. She called her sister. Her sister came. Together they went into Emma's room. The room was exactly as it had been. The bed with the purple comforter, the bookshelf with the books organized by color, because Emma had gone through a phase of organizing everything by color. The drawings on the wall, Emma's drawings, the crayon horses and the stick figures, and the drawing of the family that had Helen and Michael and Emma in a row, all holding hands. Helen and her sister stood in Emma's room. Helen looked at the bed. The purple comforter was flat. The bed was made. It had a wet patch in the center. Small, child-sized, the impression of a small body. Wet. As if someone small had been lying on it and then gotten up. Helen looked at the wet patch. She looked at her sister. Her sister looked at the wet patch. Neither of them said anything. Her sister took her hand. They stood in Emma's room with the books organized by color and the drawings on the wall and the wet patch in the center of the purple comforter. Helen thought about what she believed. She was an architect. She believed in structure and in what was possible and in the clear line between what was and what was not. She thought about Emma. About the sound Emma made when she came into the kitchen in the mornings, the specific sound of small feet on hardwood, the same sound as the footprints, but alive, accompanied by voice and movement and presence. She thought about the wet patch on the purple comforter. She thought about what she believed. She was an architect. She believed in what was possible. She looked at the wet patch. She thought about the line between what was and what was not. She thought about whether the line was as clear as she had always believed. She let go of her sister's hand. She sat on the edge of the bed. She put her hand on the wet patch. She closed her eyes. She said, "Emma." The room was quiet. She said it again. Still quiet.